don't know what's... He is not the king of the world. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? It's such a crappy ass freaking setup. I need my stuff back. How about now? Anything? No? Let's see. Oh, thank God. Oh. I was having a panic attack because I dumped OBS because it's screwed up too many times in a row. So I was like, no more. So I'm back on Streamlabs, but I needed to get everything, you know what I mean? I'm low. What about now? Too loud? Loud? Fucking DK, that's great. Oh, DK, that is awesome. Alright. As long as I'm good. Alright. So... Ugh. Growing out. It's getting there. Got my new box. Hey, Pang. Got my new box over here. Loving it. And I've had a... Turn me down then, Shannon. Damn. Everybody else says I'm good. Turn me down. I'm so glad you're here. Just double check me. Am I super loud? If so, can you turn me down a little bit? Maybe. 'Cause... Okay. Well, you're yelling anyway with the caps. So... I have my new Stream Deck. So I can switch stuff as needed. I've got myself a nice USB hub. I'm trying to get set up, but I'm realizing that this part of my desk is way too freaking small. And I need a better something behind me instead of just my northern lights of the world. Or nighttime lights of the world, rather. I mean, it's good, but... Ooh! I will, DK. Shannon, sorry for what? Excuse me. I'm glad I went back to Streamlabs because I have the chat right here, so I don't have to look like I'm doing this all the time. You know. Now I'm actually looking at you guys, and I just shift eyes to look down. So, as you all can see, I am going to react to Tom MacDonald's new song. Now, the reason why I am doing that is because I don't believe in coincidences, and I usually avoid brand new songs of his because I'm not that... Thank you for that, comics. And that goes for all of you guys. I appreciate that, comics. I really do. And I really appreciate everybody's help, support, and help. And just being here. Alright. So, this is the... If y'all remember my last live when I was talking about how I wasn't... Where I finally called the VA and said, look, I need help. When I yelled at myself out loud and scared the dogs, the girls anyway. Duke was like, what the fuck? And then he drops this right after that live from last week, where I said, I'm getting help. I have to. And so far, I've had the initial meeting, so check that out. Just hit the button. So let's give it a second and make sure. But can you guys see, I don't believe in coincidences. And I had finally broken down after 5 times of yelling at myself really, really loudly. I don't scream much. I don't scream at myself. I do scream in frustration. Like that. But this has blown my mind since he dropped this. And I just really have to... I've got to react to this. It's, not out of context, but out of character for me, because this is his most recent song that he just dropped. And I'm worried that, I don't know, I don't think I'm good enough yet to react to him, but I don't know, maybe that's just my brain. But let's get a watch on here, you guys. Let me know if it's too loud, and then I'll have to look at. Yes, you're right, Timo. I do yell. Mostly at myself. Alright, let's go.
Bottom of the ninth, up against the odds, running out of time, only got one shot. When it's really do or die, when your back's against the wall, when you're fighting for your life, do you believe in you or not?
Do you believe in you or not? I thought I did. I've been doing my channel for about a year, but I fell off the double sound. Oh, okay. Hold on.
I'm a believer. I believe. I'm a believer. I believe. Second guessing every breath, I'm full of questions. Passes full of cigarettes, alcohol and depression. Therapists and all the different pills can get expensive. All this bottled up aggression, I'm too old to get arrested.
Jeez. Comics, you're right. If you just wait. Bottled up aggression. That line right there that blew me away right there. Just the beginning, of course, it's Tom MacDonald. He slams right from the frickin' first note. But still, I don't understand what that means, DK. I need you to can we speak English, please? Sometimes yes, sometimes no, maybe that means. I don't know. But let's get back into it.
Therapists and all the different pills can get expensive. All this bottled up aggression, I'm too old to get arrested. Almost died trying to get here. Got high through my best years. Got sober, then I relapsed, then I cleaned up, got my head clear. Sometimes it feels like there ain't to believe in, but I believe that we're out here for a reason. You don't think you're a fighter, but I know you are. And you are a liar if you say you are. You don't think that you're worth it, but I think you're wrong. And I think you're perfect the way that you are.
That right there, that whole So they didn't think that that was going to be the hook. They thought it was going to be something else, but then it became that. Because I watched how he broke it down and every, I watch every video he goes live on Facebook or whatever, but this video is next level. And Nova, you freaking rock. Alright? And I don't know. This is just, I want to hear that hook again.
My head clear. Sometimes it feels like there ain't to believe in, but I believe that we're out here for a reason. You don't think you're a fighter, but I know you are. And you are a liar if you say you are. You don't think that you're worth it, but I think you're wrong. And I think you're perfect the way that you are. Tired from the pressure I put on myself for years. Tired from my 20s, the whiskey bottles and beers. Tired of smiling while I've been holding back tears. But I believe I can do it, so I'm here.
But I believe I can do it, so I'm here. I'm dealing, just like everybody else is, with a lot of BS, so to speak. Oh, hold on, I gotta fix the chat. Alright, now I can see it. Comics, that's a really... Holy crap. Even if you're not the best, you're still better than one who only dreams yet never works to achieve the dreams. Wow. You're a shaman, man. You're a shaman, you're not a fabricator. Anyway. That was awesome. Just saying. But we gotta be nicer to ourselves. I have to be nicer to myself. I'm really, really evil to myself.
I'm a believer. I believe. I'm a believer.
Look at that shot.
Been told I have a death wish, no one's interested. Cold and too aggressive, close to hypertension. I'm broken from the pressure, explosive.
Alright, so that scene with him with the fuck when he was freaking with the phone, that's me. No, you didn't lose sound. I just forgot to unmute it because it's doing double sound. And it didn't used to do that, but now it is. Let me see. I don't know if that's... Let me know if that messed anything up. This song is just freaking mind-blowing. I'm gonna be honest. Blew my mind when I heard this song. And he was not kidding when he said he's never done anything like this. Sure shit, he hasn't.
Told I have a death wish, no one's interested. Cold and too aggressive, close to hypertension. I'm broken from the pressure, explosive with my temper. I'm sober, but I'm stressing and hoping it gets better. Am I falling off? Should I give it up or put it all on pause? Let go of this dream so I can visit home and talk to mom? Maybe all I need's another Instagram post with a quote about believing in yourself when you're low. You don't think you're a fighter, but I know you are. And you are. Think you're perfect the way that you are.
the words on this, everything that he wrote, this song just, I needed this song right when it happened, right when he dropped it. I needed it. For him to drop this song, I had no idea what it was going to be. I mean, as somebody who's saying, "Oh, you saw the artwork." All it was him getting punched by a glove. I could do that. I've got my gloves out in the back seat of my truck. I don't believe in coincidences. I needed this. I did. I needed this. I did. Tom, you're fucking... You're amazing.
And I think you're perfect the way that you are. Maybe I'm weaker, and I know I've lost before, but I'm a believer. Nothing is impossible. I'm a believer. I believe. I'm a believer. I believe. You don't think you're a fighter, but I know you are. You are a liar if you say you are. You don't think that you're worth it, but I think you're wrong. And I think you're perfect the way that you are.
Damn, Nova. Now, I'm curious. What's coming on the 18th? What's coming on the 18th? Because I'm like, what? What's coming on the 18th? DK? That's what you want to do, man. Doesn't sound like it'd be very comfortable, but I need the gloves. Just that whole song, every single frigging word. Don't look at I can't, look for solutions. We all need to remember that. You're right, Timo. But when we're not in that moment, it's easy to write things out here that it's possible, Shannon. I mean, it could be that, but you know Tom, he doesn't let it go until he might drop the artwork for whatever it is the day before and then drop the big thing on us the next day. So, who knows what it could be. I haven't seen anything in his Discord, so if he was going to drop a hint, it might have been in there, I think. But I haven't seen anything. I don't know, y'all. It's the timing of this song right after. So it was 2 days after I screamed, "I effing hate you" at myself. And I looked and I saw the girls had gone to the other end of the room because they don't like it when I yell. And Duke was just looking at me like, what the fuck? So there was that. And then I did that. I was standing in the middle of my living room. So I'm standing there. I realized what I just did. Just scared my dogs. Right? Duke's doing his emotional support dog thing. He always does. I get down on one knee so I can hug him and so he can do his thing. He gives you amazing kisses and he even gives me hugs. And it always works. But I stood up after that and I said, I need help. I actually said it out loud. I need help. So that was 2 days before he dropped. The next day, I called the VA. And then I actually went in and talked to someone at the VA to make sure. Because you gotta follow up. You gotta follow up after you follow up kind of thing. But I got the appointment scheduled. It was scheduled out for like freaking almost a month, maybe. About a month. But at least they were able to get me in within that time frame. I didn't have to wait. And there was nobody that I'd be able to go to for community care, because everybody was completely and totally booked solid for whatever reason. So I'm giving the VA a chance, and I think it might be a good idea, because the person that I had the appointment with, said to bear with her because she's new, which means she's not jaded. She's not jaded by the VA and all the garbage that goes on with it. And she told me what I know. She told me what she saw that I've seen was that here in Colorado, in this city specifically, they really do care about veterans. They do. And that's friggin' awesome, comics. That is so freaking awesome. I don't run into obstacles that much. I mean, mostly what I'm doing is my coursework. And I've got some really good, yes, when I get something like that right off the bat, I get that like, yeah. Or with the quantum computing, I get that I actually understand it without having to be overly explained. The fact that I can get it, I feel that. And you're right, it does feel better to face your problems rather than hide from them. Because you can't hide from them, I don't think. They're always there. It doesn't matter if you put a wall up in your head or not. Yes, oy, oy, oy. My own mind is my biggest obstacle as well. And me actually doing something right. I mean, it took a while before I finally realized that the effect that I was having was months, maybe 6 months, basically around the same time that Aries crossed the Rainbow Bridge. Very cool, DK. A trail of thousands of empty bottles, white lines, holy shit, man, and clouds of smoke tell the story of my past, but also of my victories. Dude, that's frickin' deep. Look at you being all frickin' philosophical and shit. Just frickin' can't even talk right. Yeah, I got my... You see what every day, Shannon? Ow. My wrist is bugging me. But yeah. Same paths. A lot of us go down the same paths, but different lives. I've noticed that. I've run into that. Quite a bit, actually. Especially with fellow veterans. Damn it, here we go. It's not even 6:30 yet. What the frig? I don't know. This is awesome. This song was awesome. Everything about this song. The hook, the beats, the everything. The video. Holy shit, Nova. Everything was, I mean, who needs a record label? He's freaking killing it just on his own. Screw record labels. Same for other independent artists that I follow. Same thing. Fuck the record label. All they're doing is getting rich off of you, and you're not making all the money for all the work. They're getting the majority of it. So, Oh, no, it wasn't that, comics. It wasn't the time change for me. But, on a good note, they passed it last year so that now that daylight savings time we've done the fall backwards, we are now not changing. It's not, there's not going to be a daylight savings time anymore, I don't think. Gonna look it up, but I'm pretty sure because I looked it up when that happened last year, and when it was on the news and everyone was talking about it, and it said, not going to fall back anymore. Granted, yes, people are going to be bummed about not having longer days or what have you, but it's a pain in the ass. We don't need it. Excuse me. That's two that I remember. Anyway. What did you guys think? What did you guys think of that song when you heard it for the first time? If you can let me know, like say, put it in the comments after the video's done or what have you, that'd be awesome. Because I'm really curious. Because this video hit a lot of people hard. It was a huge... We gotta spring forward one more time? What? Well, at least then spring forward, then fine. Then no more. Golly. Sheesh. Well, I'm trying to up my setup. Think I'm doing okay. Dragon Slayer, you rock. I want to thank you guys. Thank you. Every single one of you in this chat watching, my ground crew, my Discord guys, everything. Just thank you so much. Timo, I love you. Thank you for being my kid. It's cool because he chose me. I'm his mom. It's good that... Oh, comics. I'm glad that... I'm glad that you fight and you stay fighting and you will not stop. 'Cause you are needed here. Not just by me and all of us, but you're needed. I knew what you meant. I'm the queen of typos, man. You could type that with all kinds of stuff and I'd have known. With all kinds of substituted things, I'd know. So, news. Got some news for you. I'm going to go for my bachelor's. I'm applying to the VA to see if I can... Thanks, Shannon. Damn, good for you, comics. 10 years. Son of a bitch, that's badass. I can't imagine that fight. I really can't. I can't imagine the fight that you have to have every day. I mean, I can't imagine it. I really can't. I can't. Comics, you're an ass. So, I'm going to go for my bachelor's in cybersecurity engineering. I'm hoping. Timo, you are blessed, and I know all about what you're mentioning. And I'm blessed to have you as my kid, just so you know. And those grandbabies. I'm going in and out because I see something on chat and it's like, whoa, gotta say something. But yeah, hopefully through the VA this can get done. Vocation Vocational Rehabilitation and Education, VRNE, Chapter 31. That's what I'm going for. So, hoping, got a pretty good idea that I'm gonna get it. I'm eligible for it, so why not? At least I'll have a degree that's got my actual last name on it and not the other last name that I can't friggin' stand. I feel a lot better. I feel better after, well, of course, watching that video. I always feel better after watching that video. I watch it numerous times during the week. 'Cause the words and just the words. The words are so powerful. Just, that song is freaking huge. He says, he just posted something. Oh, so apparently there's a thing that you can do on YouTube to get it. It's number 2 in the world right now, that song. And to get it all the way up, go on to the video and post anything on there. Post, I'm a fighter with boxing gloves, or just boxing gloves, anything. But just post on that video, and the algorithm apparently does things according to, how many comments that videos get. I wouldn't know because I don't have very many. I mean, it's not a big deal. But, I'm growing, and I'm hopefully not growing wicked fast after this. But just, if you can help get him up to number 1 before the end of tonight, I want to see what goes on with the billboards. I want to see what goes on with Billboard. Even though they're jackasses, I still want to know. Because it's really the only measurement that anybody follows. So, good luck to him. I've posted quite a bit on there, so I'll go back and do it again. And that'd be awesome if y'all did too. I don't understand regret either, comics. If it wasn't for all the bad shit in all of our pasts, we wouldn't be who we are today. Now, some people, that's not a pleasant thing to have to say, because they're not happy or they're angry or they're, whatever that's going on right now. But everything you go through, every single little thing, makes you who you are. And that is incredible if you think about it. Just take a step back. One single little change. What is that? Butterfly effect or what have you? That wasn't a good movie, by the way. It was an interesting little... I sat down and thought about it. And... Hey, George! You here? That's awesome. Hey, George. I'm glad you're here. It's just amazing when you think about it. Because a single little change, just that little butterfly flap of the wings, one single tiny little ass change, I wouldn't be who I am now. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have what I have. It'd be a totally different freaking branch off. And I've got a lot of electronics that I've recently undid the ties on, and I keep messing with them. Everything. And just so you know, I do believe in that multi-universe, all of that stuff. Basically, a decision happens, and that's where you go. But also, there's another one for what the opposite decision would have been. So there's all kinds of different, there's a lot of different crazy things that I've been reading, and, you know, you're right, DK. Baggage is something we all have, but we can't. And this is the other thing, DK. This is what I'm saying, is that when we're not in that moment, when we're not in those bad moments, it's excellent to say things like what everybody is saying here, or when people write things, you know, on Facebook or Twitter or whatever. They make the memes with Papa, damn stubborn tree. I love that video, man. I love your voice. Speaking of, okay, so anybody can say the good things, the helpful things that we're saying, like now in chat, and like I said, the memes, or, you know, whatever books you read and things like that, self-help books. I don't read those. I used to. What's that, 3, 4? You guys have to go watch this video. Papa's got 2 trees in his backyard, okay? One of them has no leaves. The other one has lots of leaves. They're the same species of tree. One's bald, one's not. What the hell? That video was so freaking awesome, Papa. I laughed so hard. It was fantastic. I loved it. We just have to find a way to take ourselves out of that bad moment. I'm 48 years old. I haven't freaking figured that out yet. I haven't mastered that yet. Comics, you're right. The trick is to get your baggage down to like a carry-on, but it's the process of how to do that. It's the process of how to do that. That you're welcome, brother. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you. That video was freaking awesome. Just so you know, it's just you. Your whole attitude and your like who you are is just freaking is awesome. I love you to pieces. Well, no, not pieces, but you know what I mean. There's a lot of bad in this world, but there's a lot of good too. You just got to be able to find it. You got to be able to see it if it's in front of you. You don't really have to look hard for it, but depending on your state of mind, or in, you know, my there's my girl, hey. Oh, I'm waiting to get some of those bad quality videos from when you're in haunted tours. Can't wait. It's gonna be awesome. Comics. It's your birthday, Papa? I haven't been on frickin' Discord. Happy birthday, brother. Wow. You didn't say anything. Go figure. Thank you for mentioning it, Di. Oh my gosh. Happy birthday, Papa. I never say the last half of your handle right. That's why I kinda don't say it, because I never say it right. Is it shooty? Shoot it? I don't know. And you probably have told me, and oh, alright. Yeah, that I knew. It was the Marine Corps' birthday. I thought your birthday was earlier. Wasn't your you already had your birthday for this year? It was like 3 months ago or so, something like that. It's a rumor from Discord. Thanks, Di. Either way, happy birthday, United States Marine Corps. Shooty. Okay. Papa Shooty. Shooty. It sounds like something you put in the tea. I'm not gonna lie. Or put in a shoe, rather. Freaking stupid. So I was right. Almost. It was a couple months ago. Check out DK with dropping all the info. Alright, Papa Shooty. Papa Shooty. Is it Shooty, like you're saying it? Or can I say Shooty and just get away with blurring it? Oh, really, George? Well, I haven't deleted it, but I'm not on it as much, Discord. I mean, I'll come in and I'll pop in and read and do what I can during the day if I can. But by the time 3:30 rolls around, I'm like a flat tire. Completely out of energy, just done. What's blurred? Timo. Comics, really? Oh my goodness. You're an ass. Oh shit, you're an ass. I love you guys. Freaking. You like Papa better? Okay, good. Because it's shorter. I like it better too. I can't figure out what's going on with my throat. Hopefully it's not like because of the weather change that I'm going to get sick or something. God forbid. I heard that too, Di. That Discord is notoriously bad for data mining. And it is. And it does have to do with how the channels are all linked together in, you know, whatever way it is. I can look into it more. Just to give you some more info, and I'll let you know. I'll let you guys know in, you know, Discord or whatever. I'll send you a message. Oh. Comics, you should be getting a package on Saturday, I think. And Annie Band should be getting one on Sunday. It's either Saturday or Sunday. Because I sent them both at the same time, but one of you is farther away than the other one from here. So I don't know which one's which. So, enjoy. Comics. I sent you the beans. I sent Annie Band the coffee that's already ground. Comics. The coffee I sent you was my absolute favorite coffee at the coffee shop that I used to hang out at, and we had when I was in the damn it, what do you call it? Warriors First. I call it Warriors Once because it's Warriors and then the number 1 ST. Just goofing off on it. It was a nonprofit that I was a member of for about 2 years. I was on the board towards the middle of the second year, and it was good. But yeah, you're welcome. I mean, it's just been sitting here. It's gonna go to waste because I don't do the ground anymore. It's alright, George. I'm actually almost done here because my throat's bugging the hell out of me. It's freaking crappy as hell. So, I'm gonna go. I love you guys. I love every single one of you. Thank you so much for also sticking with me while I am trying to get into better shape. And I love you guys. You're awesome. And it's awesome to have your support, and I really appreciate it. So, on that note, I'm going to mess with my little stream deck, and I'll see you guys in the next one.